What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So super excited about this video because in today's video we're talking about the new speed set in Dragonflight. And I've been getting a lot of questions about this, been spammed since the expansion came out, like, yo student, what is the best speed set? Student, do you have a new Dragonflight speed set? And a bunch of other things. So yes, there is a speed set that is way better than the previous speed set that we had. However, it's not a level 70 speed set, but that's going to come to the game very soon. We're going to go into that. So this speed set, I do have like a written guide. It's a Gaffy's guide that I've just altered for level 61 Dragonflight speed sets. So this one is pinned in my general chat on Discord if you guys want to read it. But we're going to go through it in this video so it all makes sense to you guys. It's also been up on, like in the gold guide, the 0 to 10 million gold guide on the latest update. So you can also check it out there. And of course, like if you guys are a part of the VIP Discord, it's been up on the VIP Discord for a couple of days as well. And if you haven't joined in, just know that on this Discord, as long as you join in, every single YouTube video that I upload gets uploaded to the VIP Discord before anywhere else. We also have like spreadsheets and helpful lists in terms of gold making, investments like seasonal investments to do before the next patch or expansion, and much more. So make sure to check that out together with the 0 to 10 million gold guide that you guys can get for 50% off using code Dragonfly. Now, this add-on right here, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about it, but this add-on right here is called Monkey Speed. It's simple. The only thing it does is give you this box which will tell you the movement speed that you move at. So if I for instance use my fried bonefish, which is the best food for plus speed right now, gotta wait 10 seconds, and I kill a mob, you'll see that my movement speed goes up. So I move at 241.6% movement speed in a non-min-maxed set. Like, this speed set is not even the best you can have. I could easily make it even better, but it's pointless because I move so fast anyways. But right now, if I were to kill this whelpling right down here, you'll see that I go up to 252.7% movement speed because of the amount of speed that I get from killing a mob. Now, you're obviously, when you're doing old content farms, which is what this speed set is meant for, you're going to stay at 252.7 because you always kill the mobs within, what is it, like 6 seconds or something like that? You have like 6 seconds to kill a mob. So this buff will stay on forever. It's never going to go away, this one. So it's pretty damn fast. Now, on top of that, and one of many reasons why you want to stay at level 61 is because at 61 you can use these bad boys right here, the charged Vial of Alacrity. Now, these increase your speed by 743. They're like, well, I've been buying them, as you can see, for 50 gold each, which is nothing. I mean, it doesn't matter what gold farm you do, you'll get more than 50 gold like extra from having this movement speed just because you'll kill more mobs, so you get more loot. So just like vendor trash, like, please don't cheap out. It's a lot of fun, and you definitely want to use these bad boys right here. So if I pop this one, I'm at 256 steady movement speed without the fried bonefish. Sorry. So if I kill a mob right now, you can see that it doesn't go up. There's like a cap on consumables. So I don't actually need to use the fried bonefish, or I could save gold and use fried bonefish, but don't really care about the Vial of Alacrity because it's like a 4% increase. So just so you're aware, that's also one of the reasons why I can't be arsed to get the last items that we're going to get to. So how do you move at 250% movement speed, like passively? That's what we're going to get to, like the gear and the items that you'll need. But just notice that when you use like your abilities to increase speed, it doesn't cap. So you'll move pretty damn fast. Like, this speed set is a lot of fun. And I had to wait before I made this video because I had to check and see if there was nerfs coming to the Longstrider items, because that is the main difference between this speed set and the one that we used in Shadowlands, is the Longstrider items, but also a couple of enchants. So in the past, you would go and you would get these Benefic items. Like, these were super easy to get. You would buy them in Nasyatar using Mana Pearls. However, if you look at them, and you look at the Longstrider item, you can see that increase your movement speed by 11% of your highest secondary rating up to 3%, which is jack shit. So when Dragonflight happened, they scaled up the Longstrider traits on normal BFA dungeons. So if you look at this chest piece, which is obtained from just running the Mother Load on normal modes, it increases my speed by up to increase your movement speed by 58% of your highest secondary rating up to 17%. And that's from a normal dungeon. So back in the days, when you wanted to get the best, highest scaling Longstrider items, you went and you did BFA raids on Mythic. Now, I'm going to show you a Mythic BFA raid item, and that's this one, my headpiece right here. It's worse. It's 15%. So I could literally go and do the BFA dungeon to get a blue head on normal mode with Longstrider, and it would be 17%. So that is no longer a thing, which is great news for all of us, because you can easily solo and get these BFA normal dungeon items that scales up to 17%. And that is the biggest difference of the level 61 speed set. Of course, you want to use the speed pots from Dragonflight, but you want to run the BFA normal dungeons. And in my my written guide right here, that I've changed out the items so you guys can look at where to get them. So the Flash Powder Hood from Tool Dagor, last boss. You can get the shoulders from Freehold, last boss. And then the chest you can get from the Mother Load, last boss. And the cool thing about the shoulders and the chest is that you can literally go into the dungeon and just run all the way to the last boss and kill him 10 times an hour, well, until you get the items. But you don't have to kill any of the trash or any of the other bosses. You can just skip all of that and go directly to the bosses, right? So the main speed set, same as before. You want to buy Shadebound, Gauntlets, Belt, Legs, Bracers, and Cloak, the Shadowlands Cloak. Because you can, when you craft them in Shadowlands, you can craft them with increased speed on them. But you want to make sure that you get the ones with plus crit. So that's the same. Because the Longstrider scales depending on the highest secondary stat you have, right? And crit just seems like the easiest one to get and get a lot of. So make sure that all the Shadebound items that you buy on the auction house have a lot of crit on them. Some people also do haste, but I prefer to do plus critical strike. And then you want to get the Shadowlands crafted ring with sockets and speed, like always. The difference here, though, is that you want to get the writs of critical strike rag 3 from Dragonflight on these. Now, for trinkets, there's a lot of different options. Most people go jewel crafting for the ruby here, and they want to put sockets in them. I just went like low effort, and I just bought some random Dragonflight trinkets with plus speed on them. So they work great. It's a total of 70 speed. It's not insane. They don't have crit on them, but it's something, right? As I said, this is not a min-max speed set. This is an easy-to-get speed set. Weapon is pretty much the same. Just get a weapon, but like at a high item level with plus speed on it. And then obviously you need the Heart of Azeroth in order to use the Longstrider items, right? But when it comes to more enchants, like on Bracers, I got the Writ of Speed on Bracers, which wasn't a thing in Shadowlands. You would have to get like Int or something random. There wasn't really any good enchants for Bracers, but now there is. I still use the old enchant on Cloak, even though there is a Dragonflight version with speed. And this one just, for some reason, it scaled better, unless my monkey speed add-on is bugged out. Like, this old enchant scaled better. I know some people also put critical strike on the cloak, because it scales better with Longstrider, and that might be the case. But I didn't check that out when I got the new Longstrider items, though. And that's pretty much it for, like, the speed set. It's super fast. It's a lot of fun. When it comes to races, if you want to play Horde, you want to play a Sandalari Troll Druid, and if you're Alliance, I mean, I always prefer a Night Elf, and it doesn't have anything to speed to do, right? Like, sure, if you play a Night Elf, you will have quickness, which increases your movement speed by 2%, I don't care. Like if Night Elves had minus 2% movement speed, I would still play him. And that is because of Shadow Meld. Shadow Meld, having that 2-minute cooldown that allows you to leave combat whenever, is godsend. It is absolutely insane because there's so many times or scenarios you'll find yourself in gold farming, you're in a dungeon, combat is bugged out, you're trying to pick up a chest, but you're stuck in combat, and Shadow Meld is just life-saving. Even when you do open world farms, you'll find yourself killing a bunch of mobs, and then you kill mobs for 2 minutes and it's time to loot, and you see everyone around you just Shadow Meld and fly away, but you're stuck in combat due to some combat bug, which there's a lot of in the game, and you gotta wait until you leave combat before you can go into flight form and fly around and loot all the mobs. So yeah, Night Elf, just absolute biz if you're gonna play Alliance. With that being said, this entire speed set, the written guide, easy to follow, is pinned in general chat on my Discord. It's also on the VIP Discord and inside the gold guide. So with that being said, make sure to press the thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this one. And I will see all of you guys back in at the next video. But until then, bye-bye.